Party of 5. Global map. This is a global map of the city of Canabras. Some locations, WSD, left mouse button, some locations may not be available for travel for various reasons. As you explore the map in progress through the game, you will discover new locations and routes. While traveling between locations, you may be attacked by enemies, so be sure you have enough rest and don't let them take you by surprise. Surprise round. Oh, the quest we have is Gareth May for Woodruff, find Jana. We did that already. Make our way across the city for Anevia. Alyssa. Finding Chili Creek. Be prepared for the next wave of attack. Gain allies. Find a storyteller. Scout the Tower of Estrid. But she did say scout. And not be a hero. Go to Hogwarts Mansion with Camellia. But she has to stay in the party. Find the... Oh, that's finished. Now, I do remember that not that one, where is it? So be prepared. This is giving us a timer. I don't remember the days or anything. So what I want to do is rest as least amount as we have to. Only rest in a safe location when everyone is really low or exhausted, well fatigued. And do as much as I can in a day as possible. So what we're going to do is try to do a side and then that was so much easier. Do a side and then make our way around. So we'll just cellar, library. I don't remember the order. I do remember we have to go to this is where the market square is. I wonder why it's saying we never been to the Great Garrison. We have. We came from the Great Garrison. So we'll do Woodruff. Then cellar, library, and then go decide as we go. Pretty sure we can go this way. 1 hour. Fallen Horse. Sure. Oh, that's gonna also take an hour. Fallen Horse. bloody carcass of a strong steel steed. The fallen carcass of a strong steed with a broken leg is covered in mangled armor. The saddlbag is intact. How far did we go? No, we didn't go far. We'll go and then I could have waited for that. It's just gonna waste of an hour. Actually, two, if you add them up. You fail to sneak past enemies, prepare to fight.
Save the last one for me.
Cover me, all right?
I'll cut you wide open.
Miss. And we go here. I never remember how. Oh, it does take a. Never remember if charge takes a move, but it does.
Attack!
Oh crap. Can you move?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, we just can't finish.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Yeah!
Okay, Woodchuck. What are you rolling? The easiest team.
The spirits demand your blood!
The light, take you!
Is that gonna be an attack of opportunity? Because we have a ways between them. And
Survive me.
okay, and they all leveled
Together we
up.
stand.
I don't think I end up getting anything new, but
I will help where I can.
Well,
she did. Why is Bane twice? I'll leave that. Old person. Burning hand. And oh, we didn't sleep after the level up. Bang.
Hmm?
Why did it's weird that it's two different things. That's the extra attack.
Ask
And we
nicely.
didn't do woodruff at all. He would not be charging. Mage armor. Oh, we didn't look at his spells. We copied spells, but didn't look at the spell book. We'll do it before restore level up. And yeah, we did hers for sure. Back to the map we go. I don't think when you get attacked there's any items in the location. What is up with the stealth roll?
Can we retreat already?
What was the stealth? DC 20. Wow, DC 23. Why did you just use the mine? Charge. What is going on?
Into the frame. Hey.
Oh, there it goes. At some point, he's going to get hit. Or is the mobility? How is the mobility check calculated? Like, oh, he barely made that.
Distract them from me. Hot.
Oh no, it's too far.
Do not hold back.
Oh, but I said, why is it just CeeLo? Anything? Nope. Let's just make sure there's nothing in the area that can be loot. Oh no, that's it. Enter. See? The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. Five of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Wolfjuff, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear Sister Carismay. There was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles, and I was being watched. And then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd been waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going away for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and then leave. Even if the neighbors called the guests, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Canabras is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of fleeing the city? Carismay turns to you. She speaks. I thought Woljuf only brought you here. I thought Woljuf only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Carismay purses her lips. I'll be glad to leave like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive someone who let traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rat, my superiors. Let's just say I wish I was burning in Canabras. Let's just say I wish I was burning in Canabras. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance until I find out who is the traitor here. Until I find out who is the traitor here, no one is leaving. Woljuf, tell us your side of the story. What happened? Well, what's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Carismay got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those other 5 over there, I mean. Woljuf jerks his head towards the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and says we got a score. ancestries and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit, the place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful spell that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner will be going on a particular night. All six of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging around the shop ahead of the job. No case, not the place. No calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remember it clear as day. Sister Donna was on lookout. Brother Maroon had the scroll. Dolphy, Tavi, and Barnier bought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up brains and tossed them in the sack. And one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after that. The next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off. They took all my rings off me. About 20,000 worth. Oh, he was loaded. And to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing. Skipped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Charisma is pointingly polishing her knife. What's the moon of the abyss, brother Woodruff? What is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion in the window of ancestries and wonders. Sterling silver, sparkling like a star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Foulman was so proud of that amulet. He used to say, I'd never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection. Woodruff sighed unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Canabras. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'll have the guards on you, and you'll have the guards on you the second you try to fence it. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around ancestors and wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free and with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Woodruff. I see right through you. Why would Irabeth arrest her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was a rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fellow, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish and the selling can have a nice Woodruff-sized dinner? The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Irabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them. And now you come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is nobody returned the amulet to Philman. Are you giving Irabeth the cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she'll take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heroes of Iomade all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some nice who'll take bribes, I'm sorry to say, but Tirabade isn't one of them. Go on, Woodruff. That's the whole sorry story. Woodruff crosses his arms, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. Just say a name, just a name in the end. In a real family, people take care of their own. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the moon of the abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Charisma, I'll find it. I'll drag the traitor here by his horns. just so you don't end up at the bottom of the ceiling. But you know that you're gonna have to, but you know you're gonna have to owe me for that. An apology, right? Here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everyone hears it. You'll say, sorry, Wolfjuff, you're a good guy, and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Wolfjuff, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, bearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you'll meet, wondering if the family come to you, if the families come for you. You have no peace, but one day you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Karis May. A way that's better made. A way that almost made me wet myself. By the way, nonetheless, let's go, Chief. We'll go chat that scary gal, Irabeth. She knows a little, so we can ask her who read us out. I'll let you do the talking. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Irabeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Can't you even talk to them? At last, Brother Woodruff has revealed his true face. Nope. The fact that they just let you take their stuff. Ooh. Oh. Ain't that a wish? Tieflings for defenders. Then here. There's nothing around this cellar. This is an hour. Please don't get attacked again. There's a trader I'm trying to track down. Who is your informant among the thieflings? Irabeth arches her brow in surprise. Canopus is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves? Irabeth sighs. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me a note, and disappeared. Irabeth hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the long horns, didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in Ancestries and Wonders, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what it says. The code word is Hand of Erori. Erori, also known as the Master of Masters, the Enlightened One, the Perfect Human, is the god of enlightenment, self-perfection, knowledge, healing, and inner strength. His followers claim that he was once a mortal who achieved absolute physical and mental perfection and thus attained divinity of his own volition. He is one of the core gods, if not the most powerful deity of the Budrani pantheon, but has an increasing following in the Inner Sea region as well. I have to go. Go, may Iomine keep you safe. Stolen Moon quest was updated. So we know Longhorns. Oh. Since we talked to his brother, is there any new dialogue with Stomp? Nope. Why am I going in circles? Oh wait, what is this? I missed the loop. Ain't much. Library, cellar, wonders, hideout. So we go in this area. Oh wait, I say that is crazy. 1 hour. Enter.
I will guide us.
Blessed weapon.
That is quite a discovery.
Hello? Is anyone there?
The polished oak shells once showcased magic rings and amulets. Now all that's left are grubby handprints of the robbers. Take this. Yeah, I'm coming. Receive the demon heart. Some scrolls have been torn apart and some have been trodden on by muddy boots.
Pull me out! Hello?
Alright.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake into that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is so foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
The city's under attack by the demons.
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
But I mean, how did you end up in this shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
What I meant to say was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kellets of the Star Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back.
Kellets of the Star Eye clan.
Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades.
A Phantom Blade? What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
Alright, I'll take you with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Finian the talking weapon. You now have a unique companion Finian. Access him through a special button in your inventory. Click to start dialogue or to change his form. Finian will become more powerful as his personal story progresses. And Codex. Dialogue. Hail to the adventurers. You know I've never regretted We just started. Everyone seems to revolve around you like beavers in a mill wheel. I have a lot to write about in my report to the Pathfinder Society. Although thinking about it, it's been a while since I last sent them any reports. Tell me about the Pathfinder Society. Oh, well, sometimes folk curse our names, calling us opportunists who just want to line our pockets. But that's only part of it. We're travelers, explorers, solvers of mysteries, and fighters of evil. I mean, good coin hasn't hurt anybody yet, but for folks like me, it's not what matters most. We're curious to see the world, play a part in everything, stick our noses everywhere. Getting into our circle isn't easy. First, you must prove that you can endure any place you're sent to, that you won't shy away or flee. That's why you'll never catch a long line of applicants outside any society lounge. Every lounge has a venture captain, and if they approve your application, you're in. And there is many lodges all over the world, but the main one, the Green Lodge, is located far away in Absalom. No, I've never been there myself, but but I've heard a lot of stories about it and about the decimvirate that governs all Pathfinder affairs from there. I want to talk about you. Sure, go ahead. Although I haven't really done anything noteworthy yet. How did you become a Pathfinder? I've always wanted to be one ever since I was a kid. I remember I'd go out to the edge of the village at sunset and then just keep walking until I got tired or someone dragged me back to by my ear. It was like something was drawing me away from home. My clan wasn't the nomadic kind. Before the word wound opened, the idea of traveling anywhere would never have crossed the minds of many in the clan. They were content with their community or their patch of land. But I had always wanted to see what lay beyond the bend in the road over that familiar hill beyond the horizon. My father, he wanted to teach me to be a shaman like him. But as soon as I came of age, I was off looking for the Pathfinder Society, and I found it. It is about 3 weeks of travel on foot. I passed their trials, and they accepted me. My father hasn't spoken to me since, but that's all right. Once he hears of my good deeds, he'll come around someday. All I wanted was to rush off to some faraway land and find a treasure trove no one else had discovered yet, but I knew I had a duty to Socorus. So he's from Socorus. But it said, it is inhabited mainly by druids, warriors, and shamans. Painted warriors, druids, and shamans. Then the wound opened, the demons, the havoc, and the end. I never went anywhere. But as soon as things calm down, I'm setting off to explore Aslan. I've already decided. Great ancient ruins, that's my kind of life. Being surrounded by the wreckage here is depressing, as I'm sure you know. It's so much reading. I don't even remember if I read about Aslan. Aslan is the lost continent in the Arcadian Ocean that was the first center of human culture on Golarion, brought together by the intelligence of the ancient aquatic race of Abolets. Aslante's society and culture grew by leaps and bounds until the arrogant leaders began to think of themselves as superior to their inhuman masters. In the retribution, the Abolets called down the meteor shower known as Earthfall in minus 5293, sinking the entire continent and condemning Golarion to the Age of Darkness. Now all that remains of the once mighty continent are a string of islands, atolls spread across the large swath of the mid-Arcadian Ocean. Do you remember anything from before you ended up in Canabras? There is an uncertainty in Phineas' voice. I mean, a lot of things happened. I remember how happy everyone was when the Warstone was placed in Canabras. That was some celebration. That's a long time ago. Phineas is silent for a moment, and I remember when the cultists took me, cut down my whole party and dragged me to their ringleader. Don't know his name. Everyone just called him the Bladesmith, and after that, My memory is all fuzzy. For some reason, he didn't sacrifice me or anything. Just knocked me around. Said he'd been looking for a phantom blade for a long time. I don't remember why. How I'd escaped what I did, can't remember that either. Some crusader picked me up in the womb, brought me to Canambras, and that's where I stayed, licking my wounds. Maybe there was a mix-up, and now they think I'm dead. Why else would no one contact me this whole time? The War Stone, you see? What you're describing happened decades ago. That's rich. Next you're gonna tell me I've been sleeping for decades. Last year that was. Well, maybe the year before last. I couldn't have been wandering the womb for long. I would have been either dead or an old geezer by now. Nah, quit messing with me. Finian, you need to understand you're not human anymore. Finian's voice sounds concerned. Hey, are you feeling alright? Maybe you need to have a lie down. I'm standing right in front of you. Poke me if you like, as humans as they come. Or do you think my travels have worn me down so long? I've become an animal. Not happening. My folks taught me to stay human, always, no matter the circumstances, to remember who I am and never to shame my ancestors. Do you realize you're a weapon? What kind of question is that? I mean, sure, the clerics keep going on about every crusader is a weapon of Iomade, but I don't speak of myself in fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I like. I choose where to go and whom to fight for. I don't want to be someone's weapon, you hear? Aradin is dead, and not everybody decides their own fate. I hope by the end of this we actually get to see how he looked before this. Are you still able to commune with spirits? Maybe I can. Only they don't want to answer me. I'm still a spiritualist, a phantom blade. My power is within me, but I have this feeling like I'm separated from the spirit world by some kind of transparent wall. I keep knocking, but no one can hear me. I think Finian forces a chuckle. Guess all the bladesmith's torture did a number on me. He broke something inside. I want to talk about something else. That's all for now. I should get going. If you feel like chatting, I'm always here. So, Finian, I have the Claude Jessica, which I'm not. Does he count as a cold iron? Let's see. I want to put him in her offhand or have him as a thrown weapon on the what is this? Maze can star knife. Can she wait? I'm gonna change here. I think she can use a star knife. Two to 5. 1d4 plus 1. Oh, gold iron ghost touched. And a finesse. Let's try something else. I'm not sure what's light outside of pretty sure Incria is light. Yeah. For the 14th. Yeah. Going on the offhand.